Hello everybody, welcome back. So in today's video, I picked up this Bilt weed whacker for $10 at a flea market. It was sitting there on the ground, just like as you see it right now. But the interesting thing about it is I bought it not knowing if it runs at all. But here's the other interesting thing about it. It's a 4-cycle. It's not a 2-stroke. It's actually a 4-cycle engine. It does not take that mixture. It actually has an oil fill right there. And I was like, that is really interesting. I didn't know that they made these. I've never ever worked on them before. I never knew that they existed. He was like 25 and I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I was doing this and you guys can hear there's not much compression there. I mean, there's a little bit, but maybe I'm wrong, you know? He said 15, and I'm like, I was like, I'll think about it. Let me think on it. I'm gonna continue walking around, seeing what I can find. And he's like, tell you what, if you take it out of here right now, do it for 10. And I'm like, sold. We got it for 10. But let's take a look at this a little bit further. What's really cool is right here, this actually has what you call jump start feature, where you can take a drill and use with a certain key on it, or sockets type adapter, you can put it in there and jump start it with a drill, so you don't got to crank on it with a pull cord, which is really nice if you don't like pulling on these, you rather, and maybe you can't, or you broke this and you don't have time to repair, you've got to get the job done right now. Really cool. There's a side glass right here. The oil level is supposed to be at a certain level when the engine is sitting. Now I think pretty level. I mean, I probably would add a little bit more maybe, just to be on the safe side. But it says keep the oil level right there and do not overfill. So I actually kind of want to open this up and take a look inside of it as well. If you look down in there, I mean, it's there. It's a little dirty. It's not terrible though. Not too bad. There's our air filter. I'm pushing the trigger. You can see it opening and closing. Seems like it's got a good response with the cable. I like to see that. Let's dump some starting spray down the yap and see if it fires. Open the throttle. I'm gonna spray some starting spray in here. Hopefully that doesn't explode. It might get a little bit loud, so headphone warning. Engine sounded pretty good to me. Running out of gasoline in our tank makes me nervous. And we are not getting any fuel. Let's go back over to the table. That might be the entire issue that's wrong with this, is that we are just simply not getting any fuel up from the tank. I don't think this pull cord is grabbing anymore. No, we are not getting any fuel up to the carburetor. So it's like a little security bit, as I call it. Ooh. Did I? That didn't break anywhere. That line it's pretty petrified, not gonna lie. Okay. I think it's just a simple blockage. Nice. Ah, that's a difference right there. So a tiny little carburetor, I'll tell you that much. That is a tiny, tiny little carburetor. That flexes, which is really nice. which is you probably buy that piece right there, which goes in the engine, which makes life so much easier if you're just replacing that. What I want to do is I'm going to try to pop off this bottom line right here. And basically what we're trying to do is trying to figure out what line pulls fuel through this. Okay, this line right here. Yeah, that might be a carb issue, unfortunately. I was hoping that that would not be the problem, but we're going to have to try to dive down into this carburetor a little bit. Might have to send it through an ultrasonic cleaner, but let's hope that we don't have to do that just yet. I'm going to try taking this off first. This little spring we have right here. This looks like an entire diaphragm right here. These little paper pieces. I don't think there's anything wrong with this whole unit here. Doesn't seem like it to me. There is another like little diaphragm inside here that I really don't want to mess with right this second though. Gotta be easy with this, I keep forgetting. This came completely off now. This little diaphragm piece. Boy, this carburetor is something else, that's for sure. Our aftermarket carb has arrived. It's been a little bit. I do want to apologize. It is very windy out here right now. Oh my gosh. They gave us a spark plug to where the gap has been closed way too far. Okay, I guess if we ever needed that. We've got a gasket here. And then, wow, we got all kinds of stuff. We got, oh, that's the tank filter. That's cool, actually. This other little, like, loop-de-loop thing. I don't know what that loop thing is for, but that's awesome. Wow, I mean, I know it's cheap, but let's take a look at the carb. Very curious. I mean, it looks right, I think. I can't really remember. Interesting. Okay, well, let's get that installed. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, I think the old carburetor was perfectly fine and I ruined it. That's what I hate to say, but I feel like the way that, maybe it wasn't pulling gas before, I'm not really sure. This is really weird the way this thing works. The way all these tubes interconnect. It's really strange, I'm not gonna lie. It seems like maybe it's running. Like if I think I got it primed maybe now. I mean, this might have to sit up like this instead of how it was before. And it kind of conks out after that. Yeah, I think maybe we need to get everything more secure in here and put a lot of this back together, I guess. Alright everybody, so it ain't pretty looking, it ain't pretty, but it does seem to run okay, I guess. And oh, beautiful, it's leaking gas because I put too much in it. For some reason this tube is way too big when I measured it perfectly, but I don't know. It kind of runs. I mean, it doesn't have a lot of power, I feel like it's supposed to have a lot of power, but maybe I was cutting really heavy, thick thickets, but I'll just show you it running here, and then we'll call it a day on that. But it does run. It does need an oil change. It needs all the good stuff. I don't know. I feel like it's supposed to have a lot more power, but unless there's a mixture screw you guys let me know about. I'm going to show you it running here, and then we'll call it a day.